So welcome to Byline Investigates. Today I'm going to talk about organised crime at the Mirror, based on a landmark court judgment known as the Gulati Papers. Today the Mirror Group is Britain's biggest newspaper publisher. Its signature is that it runs a liberal, left-leaning newspaper group. But behind the scenes, Britain's top newspaper editors were orchestrating an illegal, industrial-scale spying operation. So far, the Mirror Group's criminality has been valued at around £80 million. The £80 million figure is a contingency put aside by the Mirror Group to cover the cost of phone hacking litigation. So for example, damages, compensation paid to victims, and legal costs for lawyers. Usually you'd expect a crime story of this magnitude, of this importance, to be reported in all of the newspapers. The Gulati judgment has been released recently, which exposes the Mirror's criminality in minute detail. So how did the Gulati judgment come about? Well, in 2015, the Mirror Group was sued by victims who claimed their phones had been hacked. The judgment takes its name from one of those victims, Shobna Gulati. She used to be an actress in Coronation Street. So they sued the Mirror Group and they were successful, they won. And afterwards, the judge, the Honourable Justice Mann, wrote a statement and made findings, and this judgment is called the Gulati judgment. In the Gulati Papers, the judge apportions blame to Mirror Group editors who were responsible for phone hacking, who pulled the strings and were involved in it. When the judgment was first made, it was redacted. It means that the names of these editors were blanked out, and this was done for legal reasons in case it interfered with any criminal trials which were being considered at the time. Until now, those names have remained a secret. However, last month, the judgment was unredacted. So for the first time, we can exclusively reveal the Gulati Papers in their full, unredacted form. So you might be familiar with names like Piers Morgan. To a lesser extent, you might recognise the names of Tina Weaver and Richard Wallace. They're both former newspaper editors at the Mirror Group, but these are the kind of names that figure prominently in the Gulati Papers. The Mirror Group will not report on the Gulati judgment, the Gulati Papers. However, Byline will. So we'll publish the Gulati judgment in its full unredacted form, so you can read who did what when. We'll also offer detailed analysis of what the judgment says, and we'll try and bring some meaning to this document. And also you'll be able to watch our videos on Byline Investigates.